Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance, and we're back on the Melon app, and today is July the 5th, 2021, Monday. Wet, cold, Cornwall is where we're broadcasting from. Okay, so hopefully everything is working right. We had a vote through the day on which app we should use to make the broadcast. We've been using Zoom for the last week or so, see if people liked it, and the consensus of opinion is they don't. Okay, so we're back on the Melon app, and we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Okay, let me go to Facebook then, our group, We Share Abundance Publicly, and check that everything is working as it should be. Refresh the page, scroll down, updates July the 5th, looks like we're good there. Let's check and see the comments. And we have comments and nobody saying that they can't hear, so I think everything is thumbs up. Today's an exciting day as well because it's the first day we're going to draw somebody out of the hat, the metaphorical hat. We're going to use a virtual number random selector to pick somebody, to give them $100 free of charge straight into their Waves wallet with the Weezer Abundance token. All they've got to do is be a qualified referral for the corporate plan, me in effect, to getting that $1 million prize. Okay, so we're going to be doing that, but we've got India in the top spot from Chetan Nayak, and then we've got Russ in the second place of the comments list from the UK, and then Suchitra from India in third, and Burundi in fourth, and Pakistan in fifth, India in sixth, UK in seventh, and Dave, as always, doing what I should be doing, sending greetings to all our members from around the world, and that's what I should always do, and forgive me, I neglect to do it, but you're welcome wherever you're from, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or watching the replay. You are appreciated as a member of our great, wonderful, loving community. Okay, so that's Dave reminding me how to do my job through his actions, not through him nudging me in the ribs, you know. Okay, and then we've got Canada, Kathy, Canada. Where's that gone? Okay, then Nigeria, and oops, sorry about this. Need to get Facebook working right. South Africa and Nigeria. So we've got quite a lot of countries represented already, and we're just 5 minutes in, and people usually expect me to be late because I usually am, and I think I probably was about a minute late, but only about a minute today. What we have done today is we've lost the background picture of my my dream home, okay, which is on the Pacific coast in Southern California, and one day Weezer tokens are going to buy me a home just with the view that I've been showing on Zoom. I don't think you can do it on this. I don't think you can do it on this video, and if you can, I don't know how. Okay, so back to Facebook, and we have more from the UK, Manchester, UK, and more from South Africa. Welcome to everybody. Everybody is truly welcome. Right. Let's start with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless We Share Abundance, that every member's heart be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service, and through the joy of service they attract into their life blessings from you for everything that they want and need. Amen. Okay, so where are we? Let's have a look. Development. Devyani and Madan are still working on getting the messaging, and well, Devyani's on getting the messaging. She reckons it's going to take her the rest of this week to implement all the things that need to be done on the messaging. Big job, but a wonderful job when it's completed. Going to provide you with the best that there is online for messaging. It's also going to allow you to leverage your list building amazingly. If you can only introduce 2 people into your subscribers list, the leverage that we are allowing can build you a list of thousands, tens of thousands of people. And this is something that everybody needs online. They need to be able to build a list. There are only 2 assets you can have. One is a list and one is a website. And that's basically it. That's all you can have in the form of assets in an online business. Of the 2, the list is the most important, but the website is very important too. Now we've got the list covered. We're going to be helping you build a huge list. We're also going to, through the messaging system, enable you to get 100% deliverability. And whether you know it or not, that is about 90% improvement on most systems, where you get something like 10% actual deliverability into the inbox. Okay, it can be higher. It can be as high as 60, 70% sometimes with some of the leading autoresponders. But if you get any higher than that, it's a fluke. We're going to give you 100% deliverability. And not only that, we're going to give you a massive percentage of people that actually read or open your email, because the open rate, even if you get the deliverability right, the open rate for most apps, and really this is what I was talking about when I said 10%. 10% is pretty good. We're going to get you upwards of 80%. I doubt whether we'll ever achieve 100%, but it's possible, because they will be there and people will be motivated to open your message. Will they read it? We can't guarantee that. But we are thinking about ways that we can implement a system to encourage them to actually read the message as well. So that will be another step up. So on the list and the deliverability and the messaging and everything, we're going to have that covered in the best possible way with the technology that's available to us today. And if the technology improves, we'll improve. It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. Okay. And what else? That's what they're working on anyway. Nothing to report on Multiply Weezer, with no development ongoing there. So that's pretty much it. Support desk and everything all up to date. I did put a pop-up on the withdrawals page explaining the fact that the members voted for no withdrawals through July. So that's there now. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see where we are. Remember seeing Kingsley from Manchester and Thobza from South Africa. And then we've got a few people saying amen for our little prayer. Thank you. And then we've got more from the UK, Doncaster, and Nigeria, Philip. And it's lovely to see people like Philip and Suchitra and people like that in here. They're part of our support team. We've got probably about 50 volunteers that help to keep things running for the 40-odd thousand members that we have. And it's lovely that they can be here, because you can always give them a little pat on the back and say thank you for all the service that you do. We've got the KYC team, we've got the general support, we've got the withdrawals teams, we've got all these people just giving up of their time to be of service. It's very gratifying. Okay, and we've got people like Philip, of course, who's got a finger in lots of pies, as is Lismo, and Lismo, of course, as well, looking after the executive side of the business, trying to help people that passing their business on to somebody else for whatever reason, or would be deleted and removed, but they've got balances there that we need to say, somebody should get this. So big jobs that a lot of people are doing. Okay. And we've got some people saying that they're glad to be back here in so many words. And we got Netherlands, Jan de Jong, once again, member of the support teams, and lots of people, even if I don't mention them, that get in here are part of the support team. So big thank you to all of them. Why don't every member contribute and pay $1 each so that we can list Weezer on another exchanger? Would be great if they would, but we can't even get every member to just voluntarily join something totally free, which would guarantee us $1 million. $1 each would only be 48,000. So Alan says it's louder. Okay. Nigeria. When is the launch? We've been in pre-launch for so long. Yeah, we have. And we've been learning every day. And that is the great thing. And the launch will be as soon as we possibly can be, hoping still for the end of this month. And we've got Peter here from Netherlands, I think. Is it Netherlands or Denmark you're from, Peter? I can't remember. I think it's Netherlands, isn't it? But we do have somebody from Denmark. Denmark, of course, are playing England in the, what is it? Not European Cup. That's whatever it is anyway. The European Nations tournament thing in football. Netherlands, Peter says. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was. And then we got more from Nigeria. And lovely to have you all here. And Pakistan just joined as well. And Russ Cowley says it's Euro 2020. Okay, there you go. That's what it is. And they're playing, I don't know when, tomorrow, I think, might be Wednesday. I don't know. I lose track of it. But what I do know is that the Burnley Express, Jimmy Anderson, passed 1,000 first-class wickets today. He took 7 for 19 or something ridiculous in the Lancashire game. So that's an amazing achievement for anybody. Okay, New Zealand, and Wednesday, England versus Denmark, Peter says. Okay, there you go. I knew that people would know. Okay, we do have some people from Denmark, but I don't not seen anybody from Denmark in here today. So that pretty much covers the updates. What I'm going to do is give you the numbers right now. And we're on a new sheet of paper, you know, no expense spared. Wow. We have 52 net increase in the registered members to 48,984. And we'll check that that's not gone up in a moment, because we're going to do a random drawing from the membership base to give somebody $100 straight into their Waves wallet. And all they've got to have done to be qualified when we draw them out is to have joined absolutely free in service to the community, the Avazu Ambassador program as a valid referral to the community, the admin site anyway. You know, if you've joined using the admin link, then you're qualified, as long as you've qualified yourself. And what have you got to do to that? Register, verify your email, verify your phone, verify your email, verify your phone, go through download the app, go through the tutorial on the app, which takes 2 minutes maybe. Click a button to make a posting from the app to a social media site, or if you prefer, to like a video on YouTube, and upload a photo of yourself. That's it, done, boom. No costs, no referrals. You don't need to do anything other than that. And you help us in our quest to win that $1 million for the benefit of the whole community. Wonderful way to be of service. And if you choose to take it further, you can refer people yourself, win free tickets to the lottery, maybe win $1 billion. There's 16 million, over 16 million cash prizes that will be handed out before Christmas. Okay. And Alan says he knows a guy, Lars Strandrider in Denmark. Yeah, but he's not here at the moment. Kinja is in the house though, but not Denmark. But maybe we'll see Denmark on Wednesday when there's a game on, unless it clashes with our lifetime, and then nobody will be here, will they? Okay. So where are we up to? Yeah, 48,984 members. Active members, 21,505. Maybe we should narrow it down and draw from the active members, but I didn't put that in the terms, so we'll do it from the whole membership base. And that is down 534 on yesterday. The pool 1, number of members that have staked pool 1 is up a net 16 to 36,602, and the number of members that are elite members is up 44 to 21,364, and that is getting closely linked to the active members. The We Share Abundance website ranking is up 71 places to 11,218, and the Multiply Weezer site is also up 195 places to 21,413. And that is a bit surprising, but anyway, we are up. And it's surprising because we only added 3 new email verified members to Multiply Weezer in the last 24 hours, and we only had 2 new people that have bought advertising packages from Multiply Weezer, and that is a a great place to advertise, and I'm going to be advertising on Multiply Weezer, I think on the 7th, and we'll see what results that gets. The bonus pool is $8,137, and that is up just $14 in the last 24 hours. Token values. In the back office, the Weezer Abundance token was showing at $134.19. And in Waves, it was showing at $103.75. And that seems to be a bit low from what I've looked at in the trading. But that is often the case. The Weezer token is showing in where? Let me check. I think it's gone up a bit, but when I took the numbers, I don't know, half an hour or so ago, in coin ranking it was 0.0048 of a dollar, so about half a cent. And in the Waves portfolio thing where it shows the value, it was showing at just over half a cent, 0.005421. And those are slightly down on yesterday. And the trading volume is down by half on yesterday to 981.76. And the coin ranking for Weezer is down 30 places to 1,060. So those are your numbers. Okay. So why are we doing this drawing, this free drawing every day? We're going to do it every day that people have the opportunity to join as an ambassador. And it's simply to encourage people to do what they should be doing anyway, being of service to the community, helping us win that $1 million, which will again serve the community because it'll go into enhancing the liquidity and value of both the Weezer and the Weezer Abundance tokens. All just goes straight into there to bring the value up for the benefit of everybody within our community. And of course, some people that are holding tokens that perhaps aren't members of our community will be doing them a favor as well. But the majority of the benefit will be to the members themselves, and the members can earn that $1 million very simply by becoming a verified or qualified registrant. That's the word, isn't it? Qualified registration under the corporate link for Havasu as an ambassador. Won't take long. Some people do it in 5 minutes. I know Russ was saying that he registered the other day and it took him about 5 minutes. It took me longer than that. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes, I think, because I didn't really know what I was doing, which is not unusual when I get into registering for things and downloading apps and this sort of thing. But most people will do it in 5 minutes. If you hit snags by not following instruction, not doing things right, might take you a bit longer and you might need to get it sorted out with their support team. You can't register twice. If you register twice, it'll throw up a red flag because there's only allowed one entry and it's all regulated, and it's got to be proven to be fair and regulated, and every person only allowed one number in the draw. You can get more entries, but it will all be on the same number, and that number is allocated to your one registration. So if you try and register 2 times or 3 times, it'll flag everything and it'll block you, and then you're going to have to get onto them and get it sorted out. They'll have to remove all, or I don't know how they'll do it, but that's what will happen to you. So register once, do it right. It'll only take you a few minutes. There is a blog post that I have up with things that'll help you get through most of it. Most people can do it pretty simply. people like me who are not very good at working things on the internet and stuff, it'll take a little bit longer, but it's still a simple process. You just got to be careful with it. Okay, so that's what we're doing. That's why we're having the draw, just to encourage people to be of service. Let's get people in the habit of serving instead of just wanting to receive. It's like JFK, when he became president, his speech, he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." And we are a country, we are a nation, we are a cloud nation. So ask not what We Share Abundance can do for you, but what you can do for We Share Abundance. And what you can do is just that. Very, very simple task. You only have to do it once. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to refer anybody. If you do refer people, of course, you'll get a free ticket into the raffle as well, but you don't have to do that. And you will be serving the community. We'll get that $1 million. It'll go boom into the tokens, and their liquidity and value will increase for the benefit of all. Okay. And Amika said, thank you for returning to Facebook. Well, we do, whenever we can, we do whatever the members want us to do. And we put a vote up there, and it makes little or no difference to the administration how we do things, as long as it reaches out to you and we get the message over and we stay transparent. Samuel says, on my Avazu, I've verified my email and my phone number, but they said there is no available posting for my area or country. You'll have to contact them about that. If everything's verified, it should come up. It isn't restricted to countries. I know we had somebody from Nigeria sent me a message or an email or something I saw saying they were from Nigeria and they couldn't register because Nigeria wasn't on the list or something. And yet we've got people like Happy Philip who are in Nigeria, and he's registered, and he's actually also referred 40 or 50 people or something like that, qualified himself for the free ticket and also for entrance into the round robin, where Avazu are going to place thousands of people in his winning line. And if any of them win one of the major prizes, he's going to get a kickback from it. And that, of course, is a possibility as well for the corporate entry, my entry. Anything that comes in from the raffle, whether it's from my free tickets or whether it's from people that have joined or been placed in my winning pay line through the round robin, or from the people that have registered directly under my link, anything that comes in from any of these areas will go into benefiting the community as a whole. It's not going to go into my pocket. Okay, so that's the situation with people signing up under my link. If you prefer to sign up under your sponsor's link, or your sponsor particularly wants you to sign up under their link in We Share Abundance, that's fine, but you won't qualify for the raffle because it won't qualify us for that $1 million. But if even just half of our people register under the corporate link, my link, there is no doubt in my mind we will have that $1 million in our pocket to share out effectively amongst the members by improving the value and liquidity of the tokens. Okay. Alan says there's a problem on the app. Avazu are working on it. Try to log out of your app and then try logging back in on Thursday or Friday, and it should be working. Yeah, they've actually solved the problems that there are on the app as far as they know, but they have to submit them for approval to Google and Apple before they change the app on the website, in their where you download the apps from anyway, whatever they call it. And once that's changed, if you log out and log in, it'll automatically update for those changes, the fixes that they've put in, to help people to do the right thing. They're also installing a form where you can verify your phone number, rather than sending you codes and things, which some people are unable for whatever reason to receive. So they're doing that. But your phone has to be verified. Once again, this is all part of the control from the regulators. They've got to have the valid phone numbers and an alternative phone number and your address, so that if you win a prize in the raffle, they can contact you and let you know you've won. And they've got to contact you a minimum of 3 times by email and 3 times by phone or SMS or something, whatever the regulations are that they've got. Dave has shared with me, and there's quite a lot of things that they have to do. And this is all part of the thing, making sure the thing is fair, above board, and exactly what they say it is. So there you go. How would you know our links with Avazu? I've already registered with Avazu. How would you know our links with Avazu? I will know if you are a qualifying member that joined under my link, because it'll show up in my back office, and I can simply do a search for the name. If you win the raffle, I just do a search for the name and it'll pull you up. And if you're in there, we can just pay you like that. Boom. Okay. And you can also see your own link if you want to refer people in your own dashboard, either in the app. It's in the app at the top somewhere in the app, or in your dashboard on your computer website thing. I don't know how you differentiate between the two, but it's also in there. But certainly the downline is there in the website. I can show you that in a moment. Okay. Right. I think we should do the raffle. Just like a raffle. It's like picking a number out of a hat, only we're going to do it through a random number selector. So what I need to do is share my screen with you. So I've got to get back into Melon. Let me have a look at the chat before we do. It looks like we've got people in from YouTube. Okay, so we've got people in from YouTube. Yeah, so we've got Esther and Edsy and Mwabang from India, and Really Happened. So he's happy. We've got 4 happy people in there because they can watch us on YouTube. Welcome. And there's no question there, but let me get into sharing mode and try not to make a mess of things. Share screen. Window. That's the one I want. Share. Now I have to go back to the app, and then I have to show it on stream. Okay, so you should now be seeing that, and there's a little picture of me at the side, still parroting on, so you can still hear what I'm doing. And this is what we're going to use. It's random.org or something like that, and you can pick any number randomly. So Let me go back there. And you have to put in the numbers. It's no good as generating from 1 to 100 because we got thousands of people. So we need to go to We Share Abundance, users, and this is in our admin panel. And we have 48,987. So I'm going to put that in here. 48,987. Just out of curiosity, is that up on the numbers I gave you? 48,987. Yeah, it's up three. It's up 3 while I've been talking. So we got a net 3 increase while I've been talking. And then it's very simple matter to click generate. And it gives us number 18,413. So we go back here and we want 18,413. And there's 10 on a page. So 18. So we should be on page 1841, shouldn't we? 1841. Go to that. Oh, it's got ID numbers, but displaying 18401 to 4. So it's the next page anyway. This is showing 184110. So here we go. 18411 is this one. 412, 413 is this person here. So we have David Adrian, who has won $100 if he is qualified. So let me make a note of that. That is, his ID is 78963. And it is Adrian David. And $100. So he's either going to get an email saying he's been sent $100 to his Waves account in We Share Abundance tokens. It's like instant cash for him. Or he's going to get an email saying, sorry, you missed out because you weren't qualified because you hadn't joined. So let's have a look and see if we can find this guy. We can look for Adrian or David in Avazu. Let me change then to avazu.com. Where do you log in now, though? Bear with me a second. I need to find out what the login is for. Showing us a blank page on my. I wonder why it's showing us a blank page on. I don't know. I don't know whether you could see all that I did there. It looks like a blank page is showing. Well, hopefully you saw it. Nothing up my sleeves. No skullduggery or anything. Let me find what the link is. It's this link. So let me go back here now. And okay, you can see that we have in fact referred 2089. I hope you can see that anyway. I'm going to click on that plus button and it'll bring them all up down here. It takes a while. Even with that 2089, if everybody qualified, with only a tiny percentage do at this moment in time, but if everybody qualified, then we would be in with a really, really strong shout of winning that $1 million. But but we need to make sure. We don't want to be in with a shout. We want to be certain. And if everybody pulls their weight, it's not coming up. Why isn't it coming up? It usually comes up faster than this. If everybody pulls their weight, we will get there. We will win that $1 million. There's nothing more certain. As a team working together, we will win. Okay. So you can see here, we've got, the first three here. This person, Pete Adey, has shared his, he's done his first posting, but it doesn't show him as having logged into his app. So there's something wrong there. This person shows as being logged in, but not having made a posting. You can see that there's a lot of people that have registered that haven't done anything. This person's logged in. It shows, the app login, whether they're qualified, you get this little green tick. Very few people out of this 2,000 are qualified. So they need to have done that, and then they should get that green tick. They should have all these three there after their name, and then they're qualified, and we can pay them anything that they win from the raffle. If they're a qualified ambassador, that means they've actually gone out and got their free ticket by referring people themselves. And if they do that, they should also get into the round robin, and they will be eligible for thousands of people being placed in their winning line, and getting rewarded for anybody in their winning line that wins a major prize. Okay, so what we need to do now is, if I do Control F, that brings up a little box here, and if I put in there Adrian, and it says there are two Adrians. We've got Adrian Warwick, and that doesn't seem to be the right one. And if we click on that again, that's still Adrian Warwick. That's the only Adrian we've got. So it doesn't look like David Adrian is. We can put David in just out of curiosity. There'll be a lot of Davids, I would think. 54, yeah, I'm not going to go through all those, but it doesn't look like David Adrian is a qualified member. So he's going to get an email, and what we'll do is we'll tell him that if he qualifies within the next 48 hours, we'll pay him $100. Hey, I was going to just say, okay, he wasn't there, so skip it, you void, but I'm going to give him a chance. I won't be doing that as we go on, because that would mean that people will sit back and say, oh, well, I don't need to bother, because if I win, they're going to tell me and then I can join. So we're not going to have that. We are going forward, going to just not pay you. You will have lost the chance. But this being the first day, I'm going to get in touch with him and say, okay, you need to do this. I'll be sending a message out to everybody about this, and saying that, you can lose out big time if you don't do it. And even more big time when we get to the end of the month, because I think the ambassador program in Havasu is only going to be open until the 31st of July. That is not set in stone at this moment in time, but that is what I believe to be happening. And if that is the case, the day after that, which will be the 1st of August, we'll have a big draw for people, and we'll give away 2,000, 4,000, whatever I said I would give away. I can't remember now. $4,000, I think. $2,000 first prize, $1,000 second prize, $500 third prize. I don't know. No, 2,000. That's right, 2,000. $1,000 first prize, $500 second prize, $300 third prize, $200 fourth prize. So that's 2,000 we'll be giving out there, plus $100 a day till we get there. It's $4,700, I think, in total, or 4,200, whatever it works out at. I don't know. It's in the message I sent to you. It's in your inbox. So it's there. David, Adrian David is going to get a second chance. Nobody from this time forward will get a second chance. We don't want you sitting back saying, oh, well, if I get drawn, I can always join anyway. Not going to happen. You're just going to lose out. You're going to miss out. Okay. So do it now. Okay. Do it now. You've got the information to do it. Just go and do it. It'll only take you a few minutes. You could win $100 instant cash. By the end of the month, you could win $1,000 instant cash, and you will be serving the community and helping us put Weezer and Weezer Abundance back where they should be. Well, Weezer Abundance is okay, but we're going to improve the liquidity of it. Weezer Abundance, we're going to boost its value and liquidity with that $1 million that we will win if you play your part. Okay. So let me go back. I don't know whether we lost you or not. When I came back to the app, it was blank, so I don't know whether we lost you. Let me get into Facebook. He insisted us join first. After joining, he brings this new offer. Yeah, you can join now. But you've had the opportunity to join for several days anyway. And if you are a responsible, loving member of We Share Abundance, you should have already joined. Okay? You should have already done it. So no excuses. But this guy, Adrian David, is going to get a second chance. No second chances from this moment on. It is going to be simply, you need to be in now. Otherwise, you get pulled out of the hat tomorrow and you're not a qualified member. Sorry, that has been lost to you forever. Okay. Says now you are back. I don't know who missed me and how long for and whatever, but it's there. No, it's not unfair, Jereya. You should join where your conscience puts you. But we can only pay this out to people that have joined directly under us for lots of reasons. One, they're the only people we can check that have joined, and two, they're the only people that are going to help us win that $1 million. And so don't start saying, oh, it's not fair. You know, go and cry somewhere else. Go and tell people to get involved. You're going to get the benefit of the prize money, the $1 million. So no crybabies here, thank you. Okay. Can't do it only for registered members on Avazu. And we're not particularly, we're trying to encourage people to become registered members on Avazu. But I can't draw from that list anyway. So it is transparent. It's 100% transparent, as we are with everything. We're going to put everybody's name in the hat. We're going to pull one person out every day. If you're not registered, tough. That's it. Okay. That is the rules. That is what we're doing. And I don't care what you say, Erad, never mind that 1,000 should be splitted into 100 for 10 people. No, it shouldn't. It's $1,000 for somebody. It's a big prize. Okay. That's it. Second prize, $500. Third prize, $300. Fourth prize, $200. Don't start complaining about, oh, it should be this or it should be that. You wouldn't be complaining if you'd won the $1,000. Okay. Just do it. If you win the $1,000, you can always give $100 to 9 of your friends. No problem. Okay, Brad? That's it. Okay. It's more free money from We Share Abundance, but it is free money that is instant cash for you. The We Abundance token trades pretty easily, and it's there. It's maintaining its value. Don't start saying it should be this and it should be that. This is what it is. Now, what I'm also going to tell you right now is, as soon as we get into a break-even situation, which we will do with about 7,000 members in the Easy Business Builder, don't know how long that'll take us. If just a quarter of our elite members join the Easy Business Builder, and all should join, but if only a quarter join, we'll hit that break-even point. When we hit that break-even point, we will then be in a position to run elections. Somebody will be able to take my position, heading this up as president of our community. Doesn't mean that I will disappear. I'll still be here helping out. But you will have an elected representative rather than a dictator. Okay? You will be able to form your own government, do whatever you want with this. I can't pass it over to somebody until we get to that break-even point, because it would be like saying, do you want to be president? It's going to cost you $2,000 a week. No, we can't do that. We've got to get to that break-even point, and then we can say, okay, somebody can now be president and just oversee the whole operation. Somebody that is elected as a representative of our democratic republic. Okay. So that is imminent. It's up to you once again. Get the EBB promoted. We need about 7,000 members. We might do it with less, might take a bit more. It depends on what level people come in at. But we only make about 14% on the fees that we get in from there. And that 14% will vary depending on whether they come in for a $2 position or a $100 position or anything in between. But my best guess at this moment is 7,000 members should get us to that break-even point. And we need to be a little bit above that to give whoever comes in a bit of leeway, make sure that everything is going to be running smoothly for them, and they don't have to worry about how they're going to pay for the server admin team and the development of the site and all these other things that we have to pay for. Okay, so once we get to 7,000, we'll be able to run some elections. You'll be able to be elected, come in with your ideas and implement them. And I mean, they've got to work. I mean, we've got some great ideas that come in. We had one from some guy, I can't remember his name now, that was saying if they'd implemented the suggestions that I made, and here's a link to the suggestions I made, and his suggestions are great. It's just that he overlooked how we're going to raise the $5.4 million every month that it needs to implement his suggestions. Now, if he can come up with how we do that, we can implement them straight away. They are really good suggestions, but they're missing that important factor. And this is what you people, or the elected new government, is going to have to do. They're going to have to look at how we balance things and how we do things. And it's all very well to say, oh, we should be on CoinMarketCap. To be on CoinMarketCap, you've got to be in 3 accredited exchanges to start with, not tin pot exchanges that will accept anybody, not tiny exchanges that will let you in for 10 grand or whatever it is. You've got to be on accredited exchanges, things like Bittrex and you know, the big ones, the big names. If you're on 3 of them, you've got to have, there are other qualifications as well, then you can get into CoinMarketCap. So it's no good saying, oh, we should be in. Okay, it would be nice to be in, but you've got to go through the stages. You've got to go through the steps. You've got to understand the process. You can't just say, oh, we want this, without knowing how to get there. And you've got to do whatever it takes to get there. And if you are in the government, you'll be able to, if you choose, take those steps. Okay? If you're not in the government, you can always lobby the government to do things in the same way that you can lobby your representative in the government that you have elected. Even if your vote wasn't for that person, you still, as a community, elected that representative. You can lobby them to implement the things that you want. But they have to be realistic. It's no good saying, oh, if we did this, and this, everything would run smoothly. And yeah, it would, but we need $5.4 million a month in Bitcoin to do this, and this. So how do we get that? That's the question. You know, you've got to have all the thing, not just, oh, well, we'd like this, and this. Oh, God, that's great. We'll do it. You've got to say, okay, well, how do we do it? It's got to be workable. It's got to be reasonable. Okay. Okay, so that's where we are, and that's me done. And we won't all be able to join together in as one chorus singing the Havasu song, but I'm going to give it you anyway as we say goodbye. So here we go. Havasu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for me. Havasu, zoo, zoo, we're all helping charity. Sing at home, Havasu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for me. Havasu, zoo, zoo, and we're helping charity. And that's the great thing about it. What we're doing is serving others, and that is bringing us the reward. You serve the community by registering. You are also serving Havasu by registering, by spreading the word. You're also serving Havasu. You're serving lots of charities that will be supported by Havasu. You're supporting We Share Abundance. You're winning that money for us, supporting the token for the benefit of everybody, for the world at large, because once that token becomes really liquid and of some decent value, we'll have money to spend on charitable things, like taking orphans to theme parks, like planting crops where there's famine, like bringing water where there's thirst. All these things we can do, but we have to put everything in place first. Okay? We can implement those suggestions from that guy if we can raise the $5.4 million a month to do it. And it'll be more by the time we can. That's with the situation as we are now. Okay, that's it. Havasu, all together now. Havasu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for me. Havasu, zoo, zoo, we're all helping charity. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be drawing another name out of the hat for $100. If they are not qualified, they will not get a second chance. Today we drew somebody out. He's the only one that will ever get a second chance. If you're not in it tomorrow, you've lost. Make sure you are in. Make sure you get qualified. God bless. See you tomorrow.